Hi, my name is Brody, and my favorite movie is... When searching for a Speed Racer video essay, as one does, I find many of them to be lacking in one regard. Now, not to knock any of the other video essays about the film, but they're essentially the same thing. They all say Speed Racer is a masterpiece. Here are the reasons. That's great, that's fantastic. It has the right to be talked about in that way. The music, the seamless cuts as if it's a painting blending together, swirling into blistering, eye-popping madness that is pure expression covered in neon colors. But rarely do I see video essays about art that are personal. These people have to love these movies for reasons, and not just on technicalities, right? Anyways, I love Speed Racer, and here's why. Ever since I was a child, movies have always been in my life. Although, it was not always something I cared about.
We do not care.
My grandma used to take my cousins and I to the theater every Tuesday during the summer. Mainly for the discount. What's been embedded in me is a sense of yearning for art, for film. I can't go a single day without thinking of it, without checking my letterbox. In every conversation, I have to explain things in film terms. It's always, wow, this song is so cinematic. Or, I wish I could capture this on film. Film is so a part of me that I am not me without it. So, Speed Racer. If you've seen the movie, my story should ring some bells. Speed doesn't care about anything else except racing. Nothing else is even on his mind. We start the movie with him getting in trouble at school because he's primarily distracted thinking about racing.
Distracted? No, that's not exactly right. Your son seems to be interested in only one thing. All he talks about, all he seems capable of thinking about, is automobile racing.
I mean, I'd be in class looking at Letterboxd and playing Movie Doll, and probably this year sketching ideas. Here's a little piece of info about me. I play hockey. I'm in the business of people shooting pucks at me. Simultaneously with film, it's been a huge part of my life and a family pride.
I got my eye on the three of you guys. You pull one thing, you're out of this game. Now I run a clean game here. I have any trouble, I'll suspend you. I'm listening to song!
My dad played, his two brothers played, three of my cousins near the same age as me, and my two siblings even played. We are a hockey family, as the racers are racers. Speed's strive for perfection, his ability to push himself to the edge and back isn't short of anything I'd call relatable. I've never wanted anything less than to be perfect. To stop every puck in the game, no matter how unrealistic. The way that Speed did it all for Rex after his death is how I've always done it for my grandma during sophomore year. I would play with tears in my eyes because I wish she was there to see me fly. But death and perfection drove my car for me. I barely even had to. I never had to push myself because instinctually, I already would.
Racing hasn't changed and it never will.
It doesn't matter if racing never changes. What matters is if we let racing change us. Every one of us has to find a reason to do this. You don't climb into a T-180 to be a driver. You do it because you're driven.
So good. This final part is dedicated to the final race. It is everything I ever wanted from a movie. Stakes,
Now driving in the 40th and final position will race
dynamic visuals, a grand score, a flurry of sentimentality and foresight, a montage of my emotion. Culminating in the most cathartic moment in film for me. This scene is no longer a scene, and this movie is no longer a movie. It is life. The people rooting for Speed are right next to his heart, his drive and ambition carrying him away from the track, racing becoming secondhand to the emotion he is feeling while doing it. This moment right here Speed's car breaks down and he's lost. He's broken. Broken because he is one with the car.
Just listen, Speed. Just listen to her.
So he reaches inside himself.
Give me a second.
As Speed closes his eyes, I recognize something myself that he does in that very moment. All I ever needed to do is just to listen to what I need.
What do you need?
What I actually need. Even when clouded by the engine smoke, it lies there beneath it all. It's telling me what I have to do, and all I need to do is listen. So I ask myself, what do I need? Then, there's only one thing left to do.